KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at the O2 Indigo here for the Wasserman Show live on Channel 5. I'm joined by a bitterly disappointed Ryan Kelly. Ryan, I mean, it was a close fight, but you must have thought that you did enough to win that.
Yeah, Coog, most definitely. I thought, Brad Cumming, he gave it his all. I just think I did the much better, cleaner work. Felt a lot of his shots were hitting my gloves and arms. I was confident that I'd done enough at the end of the round. I'm not one to put my hands up before the ref lifts our arms, but I did today because I was that confident.
So obviously during the fight, but you think, like I said, you thinking you did enough. I mean, I interviewed Brad Pauls and he thinks he did enough. I mean, I see a few people online kind of always gives the fight a stick that kind of is in this situation, but it's not to do with him, is it?
No.
It's to do with judging and scoring.
I mean, look, what he's saying to you on the interview is not what he said to us. Him and his team come up and said, "We're sorry about the decision, you won that." They've all said that to me, but again, it's not their fault. They haven't got the pen and paper and they're writing down the scores. It's not they're doing the job. He's fighting, they're coaching. That's it. But yeah, they know and we know. So it's one of those awkward situations, I suppose.
Well, one thing we know about you is that, and I think even Brad said this, that any opponent that kind of where you're the B side or the opponent, if they're not on it, you'll expose them, and we've seen it. And I'm not talking about this fight specifically. I'm just saying in general that we've seen you upset the apple cart more than a few times.
Yeah. Not
always gone your way, but you're there as a live opponent.
Well, yeah, 1,000,000%, and that's what I'm trying to do. And no excuses whatsoever with past fights. But I weren't living a life. I was in Dubai. I was in Dubai when I got the phone call for the Hamza Shiraz fight. I remember you interviewing me for that fight, and it's one of them. I took the fight. That's my decision. I took the fight. And Hamza's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter, and I wish him all the best. But I don't think. I think if I get in that ring, I'm going to give it my all, and that's what I'll always do.
What's the step for you now? Obviously, we know. Again, speaking to Brad there, he'd be open to a rematch, but we know it's not as straightforward as just the fighters wanting that. It's got to make sense on different other terms and levels. But what will you do, and what will your team do to try and push a rematch with Brad?
Well, I'll be happy. If I can sit down, with Kella and Nissa, and talk about something in the future, another fight, and then if I have another fight, they can get me someone else. I'm not supposed to beat, and I'll do the same again. And then if they want, then we can get the rematch on, even for another title or whatever. I'm open to negotiations, whatever makes sense for my career and moving forward.
So it's not a case of you just specifically chasing a rematch with Brad Pauls. It's if you can get another opportunity on this kind of platform. Yeah, that's something you'll consider as well.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm going on holiday Tuesday. I let my hand heal and my eye go down, and then I'll be straight back in the gym. So if the phone rings, I'm there. I'm not an away fighter. I don't see myself. I sell tickets. I've sold nearly 80 tickets tonight. And brought them to London. I'm not. I'll never be. I'll hang them up before. No disrespect to the journeymen, but that's not what I'm in boxing for. I'm in to win, and that's what I want to do. So yeah, if the opportunity strikes and there's something there for the taking, then I'll step in.
Just finally, is there a possibility that you will, I'm assuming again with Brad, yourself will watch that back in the morning, or even when you get back to your hotel tonight? Do you think that there's any possibility that you look at that fight any differently than being in it and kind of not scoring it round for round, because you don't do that as a fighter, but I'm just saying, would you look at that fight differently by watching it, do you think?
Do you know, the one thing I'm disappointed in myself, and I really am disappointed in, I hit him with a body shot in the 8th round, the last 5 or 10 seconds, and I know he went back to his corner and said, I don't want to go out. It was that much of I caught him flush. And it was a horrible body shot. It was a signal. I seen it in his face. I should have come out in round 9 and stuck it on him a little bit more. But we learn from this stuff, and you know, I probably will watch it back and say, oh, fuck it, I should have done this, and why weren't I jabbing there or whatever. But I just felt like I landed the much cleaner shots. My jab was constant, and I felt like I was riding his, you know, on arms and gloves. So it is what it is, mate.
Right, let's get back to the main event anyway. Yeah. And listen, appreciate your time as always, Ryan. Too, and listen, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, something good can come from this.
I hope so, mate. Hopefully, your interview gets them talking. So, make sure you tag them.
Ryan, thank you very much, and listen, we'll catch up with you again soon.
Definitely, mate. Take care.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.